Most people think great communicators capture attention by giving audiences answers. The truth is, the best communicators often do the exact opposite. They give audiences a reason to keep listening. Let's have ourselves a pocket-sized pep talk, and I'll show you why a little mystery can be one of the most powerful tools in your communication toolbox.
A Pocket Sized Pep Talk, the podcast that can help energize your business and your life with a quick, inspiring message. Now, here's your host, Rob Jollis.
Born in Oklahoma and the son of a policeman, Paul Harvey started making radios while attending high school. His teacher was very impressed with his voice and helped him get a job at a local radio station. It wasn't long before he was reading commercials and then the news. His success and his famous taglines allowed him to steadily rise within the ranks of broadcasting. He eventually signed a 10-year, $100 million contract at the ripe age of 82, while being simulcast on over 1,300 radio stations. You may not have heard of Paul Harvey, but you may know him by his radio name, Paul Harvey. And quoting one of his signature phrases, now you know the rest of the story. If you've never heard of Paul Harvey, that's about to change. If you have heard of Paul Harvey on the radio, I'm guessing you still remember him. He had a unique writing and delivery style, and it's time to bring it back so we can appreciate it and learn from it. There are so many wonderful communication techniques he used. They are too valuable to be overlooked. For instance, with regard to delivery, he would, 1, use extended pauses for effect, which would magically hold your attention, and 2, use a staccato delivery cadence, which would, again, hold your attention. And that isn't all. His approach to constructing a story was, in a word, amazing. His signature rest of the story allowed him to present little-known or forgotten facts in a masterful way. And yes, it sure would hold your attention. It flew in the face of a traditional writing approach, as he would, 1, launch into a story without the audience knowing exactly what the story was about. That was intentional and would draw you in to hear where the story might be going. And 2, he'd continue to dance around a particular topic without actually letting you know where the story was going. And yet, you just could not turn him off during any of his over 3,000 stories. It has never been more difficult to grab the attention of a heavily distracted audience, be it virtual or live. But what if we use that particular approach in how we wrote about or told a story illustrating little known or forgotten facts now? If you go back, listen to the first paragraph of this podcast, and you'll see I attempted to do just that. With over 600 million podcasts and blogs in the world today, if you don't hook them early, you won't hook them at all. As a professional speaker, I now conduct meetings and webinars with virtual audiences all the time. The distractions are overwhelming, and it has never been more important to not just hook, but hold an audience. Paul Harvey's approach to hooking and holding an audience was legendary, but that doesn't mean it can't be mimicked. His cadence was clearly his own, but his use of pauses can be used by just about anyone. It has been argued by many, including me, that pausing at strategic moments does wonders when it comes to getting and holding an audience's attention. However, it's the actual process used in constructing a story that does the hooking and holding, and really can and should be revived. If you listen to enough of Paul Harvey's stories, you'll notice a fairly consistent process. That process can be broken down into the following steps. Step 1, do anything but lead with the topic. There is no "I want to talk about." Instead, begin the story as if you've left out the first two sentences. This is the tough part. You'll need to look and sound confident and completely in control to pull this off and hook the audience into your story. Don't worry, they'll catch up. Step 2. As you go deeper into the story, go deeper into the mystery of who or what this story might be about and how it ties into the message you're delivering. Put the story together piece by piece, like you're putting a puzzle together. Done well, you'll have the audience curious and almost guessing at where the story is heading, and that's how you're going to hold them. And step 3, provide the answer to the mystery at the end. And for extra credit and to provide a gentle nod to the late Paul Harvey, slow your cadence down when you do it. Here's an example of what I'm talking about. A man, a funny man, decides to offer his thoughts and share them with an audience he has faithful listen. He's told repeatedly, "You're wasting your time," and he's mocked by others who tell him, "You're going to have trouble drawing an audience and you're not going to last a year." Still, he journeys on. 3 people listen, and then 10, and then 20, and then 100, and on and on. 600 podcasts later, having never lost interest or missed a delivery date with an audience that has chosen to listen, he podcasts on. His name? Rob Jollis. And now you know the rest of the story. If you've never had the pleasure of listening to Paul Harvey, I'm going to put a classic one on the website for this podcast. Rest in peace, Paul. Your stories and your unique way of telling them will never be forgotten. And with a little luck, some determination from those who may listen to this, your unique approach to hooking and holding an audience can live on in the hearts of others forever.
Thanks so much for listening. If you enjoyed today's show, please rate and recommend it on iTunes, Outcast, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can also get more information on this show and Rob at jollis.com.